Hello, good evening, and welcome to Business News right here on TV Africa. My name is Christopher Aticho. Now, let's settle for the details in the world of business. And the Ghana Statistical Service has released the Consumer Price Index for the month of July 2022. According to the government statistician, inflation for the month of July stood at 31.7%. The Consumer Price Index (CPI) measures the average changes over time in general price levels of goods and services that households acquire for the purpose of consumption. According to the government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Enim, CPI for July 2022 was 173.0 basis points relative to the 121.3 points in July 2021. Hence, the year-on-year inflation rate for July 2022 was 31.7%. This means that in the month of July 2022, the general price level was 31.7% higher than July 2021. The government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Enim also added that the year-on-year inflation increased by 1.9 percentage points in July 2022, and the month-on-month inflation also increased by some 0.1 percentage points over the same period. On a quarterly basis, average rate of inflation also increased by 10.7 percentage points in the second quarter, which recorded a 27.0% of 2022 relative to the first quarter, which saw a record of 16.3%. Whereas on a month-on-month basis, food inflation, which stood at 3.3%, recorded a higher rate than the non-food of 3.0%, leading to a 0.3 percentage point difference. The percentage point increase in non-food inflation, which recorded a 2.1 between June and July 2022, is higher than the food inflation of 1.6%. The percentage point difference between inflation for imported items was 33.9% and local domestic items was 30.9%, was 3.0.